My beautiful Aries, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today's energy reading is going to be for the month of May. So we're going to go ahead and get into what Spirit needs to share with you right now. And I want you to please only take those messages that resonate with you. And we'll go ahead and get started with the reading with Temperance showing up right here as the main energy for the month, which is indication of balance, restoration, pouring to yourself, and also testing new waters. What's the crossing energy here is the Wheel of Fortune, meaning that there is some change that is coming, and this can feel a little bit unsettling, okay? The one thing about the Wheel of Fortune is that it feels like things are, kind of being uprooted, but if you go with the energy of flow and you embrace the changes that are coming your way, it could really symbolize a new beginning for you. The root of the reading is the Strength card, which means that right now you are being tested. You are being basically put to an endurance test, meaning that you have to believe in yourself. You have to lean towards the confidence and the inner strength and your willpower to know that you can overcome whatever obstacle, whatever change might come your way. So the strength is all about being confident within yourself, about taming the fears, about taming the ego when it wants us to kind of go back to a restricted side. And this is about embracing, your ability to take on new challenges and knowing that you have the capability and the willpower to overcome, right? What could materialize here is this Five of Cups, which symbolizes a disappointment. There could be a situation where there is disappointment, where you might feel like you're grieving something. Maybe you are already grieving something, and this is just a sign of you not allowing it to overconsume your life. So this is definitely something you have to be wary of, because it can materialize as something really strong emotionally that can kind of take the joy out of your situation. So very interesting. Past energy is the Six of Cups right here, which shows that there has been a highlight to, let's say, connections from the past. This could be like childhood connections, like within family or friends. This can even be a love interest. This can even be that in the past energy, you have been working on healing, wounds that maybe, have come arise, and you have paid attention more to the things that you need to heal within yourself. But regardless, there's this energy of, you doing some emotional work in the recent past. You have here Nine of Swords in the near future, which is showing this energy of feeling stressed, overwhelmed. This is about feeling like there is a worst case scenario. So we got to look at that Wheel of Fortune as this crossing energy, because this is where this can hinder you or this can help you. So depending on how you embrace this energy of change, it can make you feel like things are just spiraling out of control. And when I see that Nine of Swords, I see very restless energy. So we will get into that in just a moment and see how Spirit would like for you to deal with that. Your approach is the Tower. So that's really interesting. This is how you're showing up in the reading. And that tells me that it feels chaotic, right? It feels like something is being pulled out of your feet. But the thing about the Tower, and I feel like there's a level of acceptance from your part, is that there is something that was built on a shaky foundation that has to come out, right? That that it has to be destroyed in order for you to build yourself back up. So in a way, there is a chaotic energy when I see you in the reading, but at the same time, there is this sense of acceptance. And honestly, like, I can see how emotionally and mentally it might be taking a toll on you. If it's not already, it will be taking a toll on you. And this is all about how can you, center yourself, Strength card, in the midst of all of the change that's happening around you. Your environment is 10 of Pentacles. So the environment is really positive. The environment shows stability. It shows community. It shows that you have built wealth and abundance around yourself. So I feel like this is where everything is chaotic in your life. You at least have a safe space and a safe home within the environment that you created for yourself. This can also mean that there is people around you that are willing to extend support. It's a matter of you allowing them to see, where you're at in your journey. And that is a very personal decision. So you have to kind of sit with that and see how much are you willing to give to people, you know what I mean, as far as what you're going going through. So very interesting energy. We have here as the message from Spirit is the Four of Cups. So in the hopes and fears message from Spirit, there is this sense of being just tired of feeling disappointed, and Spirit is saying that there's an offer, an opportunity, a new beginning coming your way, which I believe it also shows with the Wheel of Fortune and the crossing energy. And this is basically saying, are you going to be open to accepting this new offer? Because the problem with the Four of Cups is that at times we get so disappointed with the previous offers that we just expect for the new offer to be the same. And Spirit is saying, can you please open your mindset and see that maybe this fourth offer is actually the offer that can change things for you. So very interesting energy. Now we have as the outcome, Queen of Pentacles. Love to see that energy of the Queen of Pentacles as the outcome. So what's beautiful about the Queen of Pentacles is that she's a very grounding energy. You can even see her as the queen that loves to be behind the scenes. So when we're talking energetically about your situation, this makes me feel like you are taking a big step back as far as how fast and how intensely you are giving yourself to certain situations. This is about preserving your energy. This is about making ends meet. This is about developing a better relationship with your current resources. It sounds very grounding, very even centered, and also very much introspective. So it just feels, Aries, that you're going towards this period of introspection, of looking out for yourself, of protecting your garden, and of being much more careful with who you allow into this environment. So it's very beautiful, the reading. Obviously there is, some things that you have to be careful with emotionally and mentally, especially with the Nine of Swords. But we're going to go ahead and get a little bit into this Wheel of Fortune and see what exactly she wants to tell you in the reading. Wheel of Fortune, right? It means a major change, a massive shift that's happening, that's faded, that you cannot control. This is something that's out of your hands, okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune, you have here Eight of Cups. So some of you guys will be walking away from something, okay? That could be why there's the Five of Cups here showing up as what will be materializing, or what could materialize is this energy of grieving. I feel like, Aries, you are making a tough decision when it comes to, again, choosing yourself over everything else that might be draining your energy. And I think that's why you are showing up as the Tower, because you know that you are willing to, go through the chaos if it means that you're going to make some long-term changes that are going to bring some peace of mind and some stability in your life. Another one for the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Wands. So that you are capable and able to, overcome whatever obstacle comes your way. This is a very defensive energy, though. I feel like some of you guys are tired of having to have your guard up all the time. It can feel very exhausting. Last one for the Wheel of Fortune is Justice, and the Justice is showing that there is a favorable outcome that is showing up for you in this change. So I feel like, Aries, the Wheel of Fortune is actually going to help you as much as you allow it to help you, right? Emotionally, yeah, it could feel like you're losing something important. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a job, maybe it's, a version of yourself. But regardless, there's this energy of lightening up the weight that you have been carrying. Another one that I want to get into is this Nine of Swords, because it's showing up here in the near future, which again, it's like that energy of it might get a little bit worse before it gets better, because the Nine of Swords just shows a lot of stress. So Spirit, can you tell me about this? Okay, so we have here Eight of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. So I feel like what this is showing is very opposing energies, by the way, because the Eight of Pentacles is like discipline, steady work, and this is about kind of putting your head down and working, right? But the Knight of Swords wants this energy of going fast, fast, fast. So I feel like that could be what you're stressing out about. There could be this energy of wanting faster results, and Spirit is saying, right now, you just have to work on perfecting this area of your life, of working in this area of your life, and the speed would take care of itself, and I love that the Queen of Pentacles is showing up in the end, because it just shows that you accept the pace that is coming your way, essentially. So this is a very important month for you for sure. Now, let's go ahead and get the final card for the reading, and we can close it out, Aries. What do we have for Aries? Final card. So we have here the King of Pentacles. Again, there's just this energy of strong stability coming your way, and also like this level of maturity of learning lessons along the way, and building yourself upon, you know, the things that you have experienced, and building like a better version of yourself. There's just more grounding energy coming your way. And I feel like you being in this energy of being willing to go through the chaos so you can purge out what does not belong in your life is actually very favorable, and it's going to work for you. The only thing it's the spirit is giving you a warning of is to not allow the grieving to make you feel like everything that's coming your way is going to be a disappointment, because there could be a surprise offer or basically the seed of a new beginning that could really bring a lot of happiness and fulfillment for you. Okay, so Aries, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Please let me know if this reading resonated with you in any kind of way, and if it did, drop me a comment down below. Please like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.